And welcome back to another episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden on Roll20. When last we left off, they were slowly but surely dealing with the Goblin Menace. In this case, they got rid of the last couple of goblins that were in their immediate view. Let's see. There it is. So we'll do it like that, and oh, right. Forgot. That didn't have a thing. That did. So you guys can see right here, and you guys can see right here.
I know there's still a bunch of guys there.
This 30-foot tall wooden watchtower connects the snowy ridges to either side of it by wooden bridges. Hanging off of it are a pair of empty iron cages, and dangling underneath the tower's raised platforms is a 9-foot tall golem-like construct with a helm-shaped head. The humanoid contraption is attached to an arrangement of ropes and pulleys that make it look like a giant marionette, and that would be this right here, which is blocked from your view over here. I don't know why it gave it this. Oh.
Issues with elevation?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, so they were, Matt and Skiff were talking about re-rolling initiative, so if you guys want to go ahead and do that. Because you are not quite out of combat yet.
At least it wasn't a nat one.
That is not a nat one, you are correct. However, you are most definitely going to be going last on this one.
I forget, who is talking to George and controlling it, or is it both owlbears to Agony, or one to Agony, one to Frost?
Technically one goes on my turn, but George goes on my turn, but
I've been rolling.
Since I don't have any of the stats, he's been rolling it.
Yeah. So Agony has the stats for both bears, but George is sharing with Frost, and which one was the other one?
Misery.
Was this Torment? Misery. Misery is going on Agony's turn, but Agony is rolling for both of them since Agony has the stats for both. Well, I guess technically one, but anyway, you get the idea. Alrighty then. So, Skiff, you are top of the order.
Dash. And end turn.
That was 35 feet.
What do you mean? You said every square on here
is 10. So, or, yeah, okay, so 10, 20, 30, 35. Whoops.
Okay.
There you go. Because you were right here, right?
No, I was right here.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, so 60. Okay, you were correct. I thought you were in front. All right, We're good. This snapping to the top left corner of the square is getting annoying, but
Well, I put my things anywhere since I always have Alt for my talking button anyway. Would
Yeah.
Frost go next or the enemies?
Nope, it is Frost next.
Frost and Bear.
Okay, so first I'm gonna have George move towards Zan.
George moved to Zan.
And then I have a 20
30,
foot climb.
40.
5, 5. 30. You know what? I'm just gonna use my feline agility. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. No, wait, I don't have to, like, yeah. So, wait. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Basically, use my feline agility to get there. Oh, I said there. Feline agility and dash.
Speaking of feline agility, my little buddy, Jet has come to say hello. Alrighty, anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty then. That puts it to Zan.
Still in front of the NPCs, the baddies. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm gonna...
Well, I mean, you're not directly around any.
Okay, that's my first movement. Who else could I see from this instance, since the viewing is so strange that I can see everything? Would I actually be able to see the guys I can see? Or
You have dark vision?
yes.
So
6 squares
10,
away.
Yeah, it looks like
30,
you can see
40,
that.
50, 60. So you can see this. You can see this square. So those those two goblins and the wolf. Let's see. 5, 10,
I think
15,
those
20,
goblins
25,
are supposed to be
30,
on the wolves, so
35,
technically one
40,
wolf
45.
and goblin.
Yeah. You can see that goblin there. And that's currently it. My little buddy. Oh, so fluffy. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna give you all the scritches.
I think I'll dash and I'll just only go up to here. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to be in the front.
Okay,
I don't want to go too far ahead.
that's fair. All right, their turn. Okay, Jet, I need both hands. Little buddy, I'm sorry. I need both hands. I can't. No, I know you want attention. I'm sorry. There you go. So that's 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. And then 10, 20, 25, 30. And then over here, okay. So that is, oh right, this group. $10, 20, 30, 40.
So it's pretty clear to the rest of the goblin camp what quadrant got taken down, and so they're going to move toward that area.
Yep. And then these guys, that's 10, 20, 30. That worked out pretty well. All right, so that is the goblin's turn. Also, I just read this construct is hanging below the platform, not on it. So
What construct?
the one you guys technically can't see yet,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
actually, Zan, 10,
I
20,
think
30,
just barely
40,
out of range.
50. Actually, no, just barely within range. You can see the bottom half of the token. Or at least that's as far as you're supposed to see, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you can see you're supposed to be able to see the bottom half of this token. It you can see it dangling from from below the platforms.
Okay.
All right, so agony.
So I can't see anything over here, so I'd join the rest of the group.
Okay.
You would just have your owlbear like dash.
Yeah, because I'm riding.
How
Well,
long?
yeah,
wasn't that-
I'm sorry. I would have had George dash. I don't know why I didn't.
60.
I'm a dork.
Well, you told him to get to where Zan was. I don't know why that wouldn't have
He
meant
didn't
to
even
dash.
go. Yeah, that is true. He didn't
1,
even go. Like
2, 3,
he did not.
4. There you go.
I appreciate
That's as
it.
far as they can get. And then you riding would be.
Would you, after all that
What's the
movement,
bottom
would
or top?
Agony have stayed on?
I don't see anything to really attack, so yeah. Because I think.
Oh
these
yeah, you're
guys
not
are
around
being
the corner yet,
blocked.
are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is elevated terrain, even though they decided not to mark it that way. But whatever. It's fine. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. They are within range of your visuals. You just can't see around the mountain.
And that's all I can really do.
Okay, doke. So, Skiff, back to you.
Can I see this lone one?
Yeah, I could say you could just barely see it.
Oh, okay, because it's like I don't know how, because of the curve of where I am for the mountain, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. I'd give it 25% cover, but yeah. Which, I think you've got sharpshooter, don't you?
Nope.
No? Oh. So it gets +1 to its AC, but
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't think it'll matter that much in the long run.
23 hit?
That's definitely gonna hit.
The +1 didn't help.
No, it did not. It did not help at all.
9?
Okay, it's dead. Snub suck, no. You know what? I'm just gonna. No, I don't want that. I want this. I'm just gonna. Ah, there it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him that because I don't want to remove his token. Snub suck, no. Okay.
And for my second attack, I'm gonna attack the closest wolf.
The closest wolf, you say?
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Wait, double my speed. I am a fucking dork.
Yeah, you already went 90. Your speed became 45 and you went 90. You were way far away.
No. My speed, I went 60.
Then I heard you count out 30
dash,
afterward.
No, I went 60 and then 30. I have an extra 30 feet.
Have you used your feline agility and dash? What's your base movement speed?
30.
30. It counts as my full movement, so if I feline agility and dash, it counts both of those for feline agility.
Yeah, so that's 120 movement.
Well, yeah, but I was counting out individually, so I just went an extra 30.
Oh,
because
okay.
yeah, I already went 90, so I counted out an extra 30 to where I'm at. Like I forgot that feline agility for a minute counts as because I don't use it that much in this character.
All
Yep.
4 of them take 11 force damage.
Oh.
Damn.
And
Goblins don't have health.
And this
Oh
is the
my
purpose of this arcane shot. It's a quick AoE killing.
Mm-hmm. All right. You said that's all you wanted to do? No movement or anything?
Correct.
Okie dokie. If that's the case, I do believe that puts it to Frost.
Okay.
My little buddy. Fluffy kitty. It's really hot in here, and you are just a blanket of warmth, you fuzzy butthole.
I'm guessing these two guys over here on the bridge weren't happy to like, because Skip basically just like immediately killed one of their friends and then exploded the other guys right in front of them.
You'll see what they'll do in a minute.
If
Let's
anything.
see here. Oh, sorry. I was trying to read something.
Ray of view.
Gee, I wonder what you were trying to read.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Armor of
Agathis?
Agathis. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do it at 3rd level so that I get 15 temporary hit points, and I can do, and anything that hits me each hit point will do.
Didn't you already do that, or am I thinking
No,
of a different?
I have not done that. I have not done that in this go.
Okay.
So,
It is something she does normally though,
yeah.
because she needs some extra hit points.
A little less squishy.
Oh, I was thinking about the fight with the dragon, where it gave you the 5
Yeah.
temporary hit points.
Yeah, I'm doing it at a level 3 so that I get 46. Well, 15 extra hit points, which puts me at 46.
Nice.
That's a lot of hit points.
For me,
I wouldn't
yeah.
go that far.
I said for like hints
I,
for
I,
me.
it wasn't about you. It was what he said, because it's like compared to Agony's hit points, it's like no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's I'm gonna stay where I'm at just to 1, regain my feline agility, and 2, I don't want to move anywhere. Oh, I am gonna have George move though.
That sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
I'm gonna have him move closer to this bridge.
This bridge?
Yes, move.
I mean, with a
closer
dash,
there.
you could get right on it, right?
All right, so 5, 10,
Yeah.
15,
However,
20. Or no, that's 40, because
Well,
each square is
yeah.
10.
Well, movement and dash, you could make it, right?
yeah, but I figured I'd have him like close to it without being right on it, so he can hold his attack for if things come up.
Oh, he wouldn't make it that far then.
Yeah, that's fine. I said toward, saying he's
1,
going toward
2,
here.
3. No, he can make it there.
Okay. So he'll just hold his attack for when anything comes up to try to fuck with him.
As owlbears do.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
he's a smart owlbear, so.
He is a smart owlbear. He is a smart cookie. Alrighty. So, Armor of Agathis, no movement?
Yeah, no movement.
Okie dokie. And then George get in position. George got in position. I believe that puts it to Zan.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, what Amzan do?
I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna do a
Okay.
ranged attack.
So,
This one. Gonna. Just because I don't really have much else, I'm just gonna do my Toll of the Dead on the nearest
On the closest
Goblin.
goblin.
Yes.
Don't worry, he's got
That's-
this. No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah.
I think you could stay where you were if you don't want to move.
Yeah, it's
I probably would
60
still move.
Oh, okay, because it's like double the range of what you had him at.
Just in case you wanted to like stay behind George or anything.
All right. Yeah, no, that one's very much dead. So that's your move. That's your action. What else?
Yeah, I probably will go over back and hug George. Move
Okie
back a little
dokie.
bit.
Sure. I believe that puts it to Goblin's turn. So 10, 20, 30. Stupid. There we go. And then 10, 20, 30. There we go. And then this one is going to shoot at Zan with a bow.
If he hits me, I want to try and react, catch it, and throw it back at him.
Don't worry, he didn't even come close. What was your
Maybe.
AC? What was your AC?
I believe 17.
17?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, not even close. He didn't even get a third of what your AC is, so he missed. Spectacularly. Alright, I believe that puts it to Agony.
Enemy. Oh wait, no, enemy did come. So dash in, I guess, because I can't really do anything else, right?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet puts you there. So
Is
you
that,
have
is that
you
with,
still have 20 feet of movement after that, so 2 more squares.
and because I dashed, would I be able to attack or would I not be able to?
You would be able to,
Okay.
but Misery would not.
So then I guess I would move in that little extra 5 feet just to be within range.
I mean, you're in range with a glaive, right?
Where am I technically located? Am I on that
Center
portion?
of the square.
The center?
Uh,
So I would be able to or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're mounted, you essentially use the hitbox of your mount.
Okay. Does 14.
14 does not hit.
Well, it's a good thing I can do this.
Yep, that'll do it.
7.
they have little health.
It's like I don't
They're
know.
normal goblins. Of course they have little health. They're little goblins.
Used to fighting big baddies that are like way too strong for us, and it's like we should have been doing this one when we were lower level.
Yeah. The funny thing is well, I mean, with the amount of numbers, this and if you didn't have owlbear support, this would be much more difficult for lower level
sorry.
you. But yeah, this feels like a lower level place just because of how powerful you are at the moment.
And that's all I really can do.
All right, cool. Skiff, you're up. You don't see any more enemies currently.
Are we officially out of combat?
Technically, no, because there's the unit up top that's coming around to try and flank you.
Oh, not that my character would actually realize that.
Yeah. Your character doesn't know about... Well, actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah,
Okay, so...
regular 60 feet though.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, you can't see them yet.
I can't even see him.
Do you have dark vision?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, all four of us do.
Mine ends like
Okay,
right
so
there.
that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But the light is illuminating that area, so you do see the wolves here and here with goblins abreast.
Okay, probably before I ended my turn, I'd call out, "Hey, there's more on the other side."
I would dash to get over here and end my turn.
Okie dokie. That puts it to Frost. Since you did not
Oh my
move, you
God.
get your feline agility back.
Oh my god. I just stop. Oh my god. I have done something. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. 5, 10, 15, 20.
When a spell only requires a verbal component, how lenient are you on what we get to say or what we for what it qualifies as it?
How far can I see this person with a 60-foot the fire?
You can see it. It is not a person. It is a construct being dangled below the platform. It's not currently moving, but you can see that it is in fact a construct tied up and hung beneath the platform, almost like a marionette or trophy.
Okay.
Also, these bridges are broken and going from down here to up here. So if you wanted to, you could go down there.
Trying to count distance for spells, so give me a second. Okay. That's 90 feet. I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna hurl a chromatic orb right here.
Okie dokie.
And I'm gonna choose, of course, cold damage, which
To clarify for people on Matt's screen who actually have the ability to see, Matt, you can see the grid squares, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if your 60-foot vision touches this platform here, you can see everything adjacent to that platform, including the construct and the wolves that are adjacent to it, which is why she is able to see it and have range on it.
Which one is your target?
I this one, the one right, the goblin on that one mount.
You hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature you can see within range. You can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder for any type of orb you create, and then make a ranged spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 3d8 of the chosen type.
Overkill.
And so, oh Jesus. Okay, so 18 definitely hits. Let's see how much this poor goblin takes. Oh. And which type did you say? Cold?
Cold.
Oh man. Frost
So
chose
it's
cold damage. What a
so
surprise.
yeah. Does it, since it's on that, does that also get hit?
No.
It's a chromatic orb. Damn.
Chromatic orb specifically says only the creature takes damage that you chose as
Yeah.
a target.
It's super annoying, but yes, it only hits the target.
Okay.
So you basically just sniped that poor gobbo off the top of that poor wolf. And the reason I'm using poor as a descriptor is because they had poor life decisions.
Didn't your ice spells do something extra too if it hit something?
Oh yeah, 5 feet. The square that it was in, which technically that's in now because it was on top of it, is now rough terrain. So can you move that over and it's rough terrain since there's ice now?
What does that again?
Whenever she uses cold damage spells, she every square adjacent to the target becomes hindering terrain. So this right here, there, that is now hindering terrain. Ta-da!
Was Frost going to move anymore?
Not at the moment. Wait, no. Frost is. Let's see, all those are over there. So, feline. Let's see. I'm gonna get on George. Gonna use my
Okay.
feline agility to get on George.
Okay. Sounds good. My little buddy.
Did I have George move this turn?
No.
Good.
You didn't have him do anything.
Because
Yeah,
my
no,
turn.
you haven't asked him to do anything yet.
So
and
now
you
that I'm
haven't
on
used your
him,
bonus
I want him
action.
to move.
Would you want him to dash
Across-
too?
Yeah, dash across the bridge with me. Go, my faithful friend.
Like, what's its baseline movement? Like 40?
40.
So if you dash,
So,
you can have it
10,
go 80?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 could put it there.
Is that where you want to go?
Yes, I am on George.
Godspeed, crazy kitty. Wait, why did it put you on that side this time?
I moved myself because I didn't want to cover his face.
Oh. Oh, right, your token appears above his.
Mm-hmm.
For me, all the NPC tokens appear above you guys. Alright, so that was you. I believe
Zan?
that puts it to Zan next.
Yo.
What the Zan doing?
Just moving.
I mean, the monkey got some nice extra base movement.
That's my first. Oh, I forgot I'm 45 now, Justin, so I get one extra square. One extra square for 45.
Oh, snap. To grid.
You dashing for double?
Yeah, I think so. So, 5. So right about there.
The
That's
way
it.
I saw it, it would end you here if you wanted to, with 45
Oh.
foot movement.
Get an extra square.
There you go. Alright. Their turns.
Whatever's left of them, right?
Yeah.
Because there might be a threat, but they don't know if we have allies or something like
10,
that. So
20,
that's why people aren't leaving
30.
their other watchtowers, I assume.
40. No, come on. Right there.
Did they make it through the difficult terrain?
It looks like
Yeah.
barely.
Yeah. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No, why did... I do not like this grid. So you were able to hamper one wolf for basically its entire turn, which it used its movement, and now that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Come on, please let me. There we go. And then this one has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go. So they both dashed, and that was their turns. This goblin is going to shoot at Zan. Ooh, I think that's a hit. Zan's AC is 17?
15.
Okay.
It's going to shoot an arrow at me, then I'm going to react and catch it, or at least try to. Yep.
Alrighty.
Let's see, so.
Let's hope you reduce the damage down to 0 then.
It shouldn't be hard.
Deflect missile.
Use your reaction to catch the missile when you're hit with a ranged attack, which you were. When you do so, roll a d10 plus dex mod plus monk level. and then if the amount of damage reduced by that is 0, you basically throw it back.
Okay, 1d10 plus dex plus level.
Isn't your dex like 18?
It'd be +4,
Yeah,
and
and
then
so
+7.
it's a minimum of 12. And so I'm sure it doesn't do 19 damage.
No,
Oh,
it
just
did
if I
not.
catch it, yeah. It's so like catch it
Yeah, so you caught it.
And yep, and you get to throw it back.
I'm
and
making
so do I
range.
roll his dice or what dice do I roll again for the damage?
Well, you have to choose. Do you want to spend the key point to throw it back?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so then you roll ranged weapon attack, and then
What would that qualify as? Just a D20? Is it like
it's
proficiency
D20 plus
dex? What?
dex.
D20 plus dex.
Yeah, it's D20 plus dex.
Okay.
You make this attack with proficiency, so dex and proficiency. And then it counts as a monk weapon. That's a critical hit.
Would Zan say anything during this awesome moment where he just catches it and just throws it back as a kick-ass moment?
Today. Yeah.
Die, potato. Not today. Alright, so now you roll your weapon damage. So what's your monk damage die? D6, D8, D-billion?
My monk. So like, is a monk unarmed, so it's a D6.
Yep, okay, so D6 plus your dexterity modifier.
I'm just gonna do the monk unarmed real quick just to make my life more simple.
Yep. And then pew pew. 10. No, it's not. That's a lie. It's 6 times 2, 12 plus 4. It's dead.
It took a calculated risk. Boy, is it bad at math.
Yup. That was your reaction, but I really don't think it matters in this case. Skiff, you're up. 1,
What about
2,
me?
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, Agony's last. I forgot.
Yeah. Dead last.
What does Agony want to do?
Run in.
What the bear
so you're gonna
doing?
have your owlbear dash?
Yeah.
Okay, move that
1,
owlbear.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, he can actually reach both wolves, right? Sorry,
5, 10. Yeah, Agony's glaive can hit either wolf.
Well, I'll attack the one closest. Does a 12 hit?
12? 12 does not hit the wolf.
Well, then I'm gonna attack that
That's a
same one
sturdy
again.
wolf.
Does the
14 does hit the wolf.
And then it's going to take 7.
What I think you mean to say is yeet.
Alright.
So it's death.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Alright, Skiff. Now it's your turn.
Movement. I would probably peek around George and try to hit the wolf with a bow.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are actually able to see the, I guess you could call it a hunting lodge.
Yeah, on the map it just shows dark because we're on a top-down view.
Yeah.
26 hits, right?
26 definitely hits a wolf.
Oh, sorry, ignore that. I had it clicked. 8 damage.
Bip. Okay, no. It's dead.
End turn.
Alrighty. There are currently no more enemies.
We're out of combat.
Yep.
Can Skiff go around all the dead enemies and try to get some arrows back?
Yeah, sure.
How, do I have to roll something to figure out how many I find?
Do you know how many you shot?
Like all together?
Uh-huh.
Oh God, like 10ish.
All right,
Some of-
roll 1d10. All right, you got 8 of your 10 arrows back.
I mean, I'm not low on arrows, but I prefer not to get low on arrows.
Yeah, no, I definitely know that feeling. It's like you aren't there, but you don't want to be there.
I know Abby
Alright,
would be
so-
very curious about the construct over here.
Okay.
Frost uses frostbite. I mean, ray of frost to flip the. I know
What?
words. To cause it to fall.
Oh, you want to cut the ropes essentially?
Yeah. I just have to make an attack. to cut
Are
the
these
rope.
doors locked?
Does an 18 hit to cut the rope?
Yep, and it does like you do enough damage to the ropes, you chill them enough to where the weight of the construct just snaps them, and it lands heavily with a thud, creating a small crater beneath it.
That way, Agony can look at it.
Thank
You
you.
said this was a hunting lodge?
It looks like one.
Or
You
the,
know.
do the doors
Frost?
look?
Oh, go
One
ahead.
that's covered in lots of blood, but, yeah. And one
And
that was maintained as well as you think a goblin fortress would.
does it look like the doors are locked, or was it just openable?
Let me check. Let's see, that one. It doesn't appear to be locked, no.
Okay. Skiff would enter with his bow at the ready, and an arrow knock.
Okay.
Frost.
So the doors open
Ah.
inward, and
So I
that's
don't.
what you see.
So I gotta roll initiative again, huh?
You do.
Frost. See Skiff walk back out.
No,
And
it's about, I
No,
didn't
not even
it
walk
walking
out.
back.
It
No, it just
Open
opened
open the
doors.
door
yeah.
and then immediate knock and arrow.
she can take a guess, and she sighs.
All right, roll into the initiative then. But Skiff and the goblins will get one round before anybody else who rolls into the
Oh,
initiative.
I figured, just figuring I should roll myself in here. 16, not bad.
I can't take like an action or bonus action to like sheath my current weapon.
As part of your movement.
Okay, because I'd want to sheath my bow and get out my rapier and shield.
Well, as part of the action, you could draw your sword and shield, but you'd basically just drop the bow next to you and draw the weapons.
Well, because I'd want my I don't mean to attack this turn. I just want to swap out weapons without anything on the ground. Can I get that done in one turn?
It would take your action to stow the bow, and then as part of your movement, you could draw the sword and shield if that's what
works.
you were.
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
I just want to swap weapons without anything on the floor. That's all my goal was.
All right, cool. So they're gonna attack you.
Okay.
Miss. What was your AC again?
With a shield, 19.
19. So only one hit.
For how much?
8 damage. The maximum a goblin can do.
I bet it was so proud.
It is proud.
It's like you didn't even get past his armor.
And
Oh.
it was this one.
Definitely hearing sounds of combat agony will try to come back over.
Alright, and then
Okay,
so
I'm just bashing at my shield. Yeah.
you spent your turn swapping weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
So then top of the order will be Frost.
All
By the way,
right.
you Skiff beat their initiative by 1.
Wow.
Perfect.
I want George to go right up on those fuckers while I'm on top of him.
Shoot.
He's got it
Where are
right
you?
here.
There you are. I had
I'll move
to
myself.
remember which one was George. That's 1, 2,
This
3,
one's George.
4, 5. Well, I saw your little token peeking out of the corner, so
Okay.
I figured
then
out which
since-
one it was. That was 1, 2,
Let's
3,
see.
4, 5. So he had to use his dash to get there.
I see inside. I'm gonna.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
You know
There's
what I'm
2
gonna
you
do?
can see, and then 2 inside. Just
Well, I can
inside
see the
door.
ones inside, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna. You know what I'm gonna do, because I am feeling.
Sassy.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Rhymes Binding Ice with Careful Spell for can I wait, can I go over since I'm on
Careful is one of your metas.
Yeah, but I was about to say, can I go over since it's 30 feet cone? Can I aim it away from Skiff since I'm
No.
on top of George?
Unfortunately, if you want to hit the front 2 goblins, no, because they are shorter
Okay,
than
well,
he is.
Well, luckily for me, I'm going to use a sorcery point to use Careful Spell.
Alrighty then.
It's a
I believe that
Constitution
means that.
saving throw.
I was about to say, I think that means he automatically Skiff automatically
He automatically passes.
So, goblins, let's do this. Your best stat. Oh.
Yeah, they have to beat a 14.
They're not going to beat it. That's not even. That's not even.
Okay, so I'm gonna. This is why I have this. They take. It's not a 13, it's a 14, because I can turn all 1s to 2s with cold spells. So it's 14 damage to each of them. All 4 of them. Frost smirks and says, "You're welcome."
I'm welcome for taking 7 cold damage. Obviously, he can't literally say that, but that's what you did.
She says, "You're welcome, and I'm sorry." I mean, he would. At least he knows. At least he knows that she careful spelled.
He still got hit, so he may not have actually known. He just saw that you did. He probably only noticed that you did an ice spell around him, or at him.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
And so objectively, actually not objectively, but from his point of view, it looks like you prioritize killing them over not hurting him.
You did it?
But on the upside, you're not being gangbanged by 4 goblins anymore.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
only one got anything in the first place.
And he was super proud of that until he became a goblinsicle.
Yeah.
And that means we're all around difficult terrain again. Because she has cold. That was her cold damage spell.
She can opt to. She can opt
not to do that. Yeah, I'm opting because there's none left alive to not do that.
Yeah. In this case, it's the reason she did it over there is to keep them from getting to you as easily. Yeah. But this time there was no reason to do that because there's no more. At least not here anywhere.
So are we out of combat for now?
We are out of combat again.
Okay. I definitely would come over here because there was battling just to make sure. Anymore.
Yep.
I would ask George to keep guard outside. I would walk inside.
So unfortunately you're not really going to be able to warm up in there as it is quite drafty in here.
Prestidigitation, I
Zan, are you moving in as well?
I use prestidigitation on a Skiff to warm up and like uncold his clothes. Like I can't take away the damage, but I can make them like not frosty.
I'll second wind.
Zan?
So we're all out of combat now, so I can move up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm really dumb. I'm like, why did my screen suddenly get so much darker? It's because you guys aren't on the main map. You're in this tiny room.
Mm-hmm.
Very tiny.
So now we actually
is a very
can't see anything, which is weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Skiff would systematically make sure all the connecting doors are unlocked.
I'm like, where'd he go?
Not by like barging in any of the rooms, just like checking the doors and stuff.
So all of the doors swing inward into the room that you're inspecting.
Are they all unlocked though?
Yes. Yes, well, yes, all of them are unlocked. So which one are you doing first?
Far left.
All right, this one.
Yeah.
I guess
Is
I
there
can
anything in
check
here?
this one.
Furnished with mangy furs, heaped atop hammocks made of old fishing nets. It looks like a well-to-do goblin nest.
I was gonna say, like, it's not pleasant, but it's not necessarily an unfamiliar smell if it's that fishy to him.
Mm-hmm.
What did Agony find?
The same.
And the same thing for this one?
That one is yet another room. Yes, furnished similarly.
I guess if he went into that one, I would have went into the next.
Oh. Huh. More friends.
Yeah. You could call him that.
A low banquet table dominates this particular room. There are no chairs, as you know, it's low enough to where the goblins could just sit on the floor. The table and floor are both strewn with fish bones, bits of rotting meat, and other refuse left over from what appears to be previous meals. No one ever cleans this place.
So we see a goblin?
Let's see. Give me just a second, because this one has more text than the rest of the rooms. Let's see. So, you do see a goblin sitting in the corner of this room. He appears to be sitting on a stool, looking at something off to his front. He doesn't notice you, though, and he
Yeah, no,
doesn't appear to be armed.
Yeah, Skip shoots him.
Okay.
Does 27 hit?
Yep.
11 damage.
Poor guy. Oh well.
Like, he's not enough this goblin bullshit. It's like a goblin. Okay, for once, they don't gotta fight me to get the job done. Okay, let's just kill him.
So, when you get further into the room, you can see he was guarding a door right here that has a crossbar across it and a little sliding peephole that he can slide open and shut as need be. Here you see two rooms.
You want me to take it first and you take the second?
Skip would shrug and comply.
Oh, there's something in here.
There is someone in there.
Re-
So you see what appears to be a goblin hastily putting on wizard's robes and when you see this, he turns around and he's like, "Oh, wait!" And then immediately rips off the ears. And you can see they are human ears.
So you're not a goblin, but you're in their camp.
Let's see. Okay, so this 10-foot square room features 2 wooden shelves that holds half-dismantled objects and other junk. In the middle of the room, an odd-looking goblin in cold-weather clothing stands next to a metallic egg-shaped crate as big as he is. Nearby, a small fur-lined cot and a brazier full of hot coals. Yes. So he essentially rips off his ears, and they are he is very surprised to see not goblins in this fortress.
Wait, wouldn't his height give it away that he's not a goblin?
No, he is very short.
Give me one reason not to kill you, since you're working with
I'm
goblins.
not working with goblins.
Then why are you here?
Would you believe me if I were to tell you that I'm training as a method actor to portray a goblin warlord in a play for a royal?
Can Skip roll insight?
I just walked
Go ahead.
outside of the room.
Yeah, fuck that. Let's walk fucking insight.
I just don't care. That's too much. I'm just leaving.
7. Oh, yeah, good job.
Which,
Guys,
by the way,
Ian?
it does have a DC for this. Let's see.
What, to figure out how much of a liar he is?
Wait, where's that?
Wait, so Agnes just heard his claim, and it was like above my pay grade.
It's like, whatever, I'm just gonna leave.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's a gnome.
I was gonna say, that's what I said.
He's
that's
not
height.
humans. He's a gnome. Because it didn't say the race up top where they were giving a description of the person.
Yeah, I could see how a gnome could infiltrate goblin people.
Mm-hmm.
So how many of us realize he's bullshitting?
Or if he is.
Let's see. There's a lot to read for this particular encounter, so give me just a second. Oh, Jesus, that's heavy. Well, if you guys wanted to take it, you do have some very helpful, strong creatures with you.
We don't know what's heavy, but sure.
Probably the big egg thing.
Oh, wait. Are any of us able to see through his lie?
There's a bunch to say about his supposed lie, so give me just a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So he's not telling the truth, but he is telling the truth. He's not telling the truth about a play or the warlord, but you can tell he is telling the truth about being a method actor.
Who can?
Let's see. With those insights, Frost and Skiff, but not Zan.
So Zan realizes he just met a method actor?
Essentially. You guys can tell that he's telling the truth about being a method actor, but he is not telling the truth about doing it for a play or anything.
Skip knocks another arrow and points it at him.
All right. I got caught by the goblins and put on this disguise so they wouldn't kill me, and then I had to run them as a warlord so that they would think that I was still a goblin and wouldn't kill me.
Do we have to roll another insight for that?
You can.
I would.
Okay.
Hearing
I
that
believe
part,
him.
I would.
I believe him
wonder.
so much.
Wait, no. Oh, you're not a.
It's like,
I'm used to your rogue where you reroll ones. You don't do that on this character.
You mean reroll ones because of Finfer?
And have a,
seems
min-
like a
or
lot of
have a
him.
minimum of
three.
10.
I
He's
mean,
legit.
So the two people who saw through his lie that he's doing this for a play didn't see through this part. No, he with Agony's insight, he's telling the truth on that one.
that's what we thought too. So it works out.
Yep.
Skip would put back his resheath his bow.
Frost is like, so why are you sending the goblins to attack all of the 10 towns?
I'm not really. I'm just they go to get supplies because I tell them we're running low on supplies, and so they just do what they do.
Yeah, so they're attacking people in 10 towns, and we need to make this stop. What are you gonna do to make sure that happens?
Well, if you manage to make it here, there's really not much for me to do, because if you made it here, you killed all my guards.
Well, there's still some goblins alive.
I don't think that would be an issue.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
No, but what should we do with you?
I vote to kill.
Rescue me, please?
He ran away from
Why
home.
should we rescue you when you've been causing distress to people?
Okay, I have been an unwilling participant in these events, and to not die, I have pretended to be a goblin. I want to go home. There's one goblin who is, I guess you could say, an alternative leader. She doesn't like my way of doing things, which is basically to let the goblins do what they want, and wants to actively have war with 10 towns.
So where
She's
is
in the
she?
camp on the lower level.
What
She
part of
and
the map
her
is that?
band ride mountain goats as opposed to wolves.
Good to know. You're gonna. So here's what we're gonna do to make sure you don't do anything stupid. I'm gonna tie you up. I'm gonna take away your shit, and you're gonna stay here like a good little boy. Do you hear me?
You're gonna take away my egg?
Yes. Yes. we
Yes.
To be fair,
Would
if
you
you could
prefer
move
we
it, you
kill you?
deserve it.
Yeah. As opposed to us murdering you, we're gonna take away your egg.
Well, if you could get it out of here and bring it with me back to 10 Towns, that'd be great. I've been trying to open this thing. It's really heavy.
Can I
What
do
kind
a
of-
travel
what-
check to see what kind of egg it is?
Yeah. Is there any role we could do? Survival.
You could do survival or investigation. Your choice.
Yeah, I'm doing survival.
Oh,
Good survival.
I did great on my
Good
survival
survival's
check, guys.
better.
The one with the lowest survival modifier out of the three of you rolled the highest.
Aren't dice fun?
Oh, after
So-
I rolled low on initiative. Awesome.
Yep. To be fair, y'all don't really need good survival to know that this isn't an actual egg. It, at first glance, looks like a silver dragon egg, but it's not a biological egg. It's an egg-shaped container.
Does that mean we can figure out how to open it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you might want to remove the rest of the goblin threat first so they don't bust in while you're trying to figure it out. But
Yeah, why don't we do that? We're gonna tie up the guy, take away his ability to escape.
that's fine. He didn't have any weapons on him, by the way. All he had was his disguise kit.
I would say, like, could we tell if he was an actual class or just like a regular crappy health NPC?
You can't really tell that.
Aww.
He's still wearing his disguise, and he doesn't have any weapons on him.
Well, I mean, with a focus, the caster doesn't necessarily need a physical weapon.
Yeah, that's true, but based on all the shit he's got in his disguise kit, you wouldn't know what his focus is, even if he had one.
So we bound and gag him. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we're gonna leave and get ready to go down into the burning ring of fire.
Well,
I
there
wouldn't
is
say-
fire,
Steve would
but I
not say
wouldn't.
that.
Oh, idea first.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna prestidigitation take out this fucking fire.
The
What
one
fire?
up top.
Yeah,
Okay.
take it out. And then go. Where are you going? Or can we go that way? Go
There's
down.
a ladder there.
I'm not going
So-
down. He's just on here overlooking it.
Oh yeah.
I would definitely have
so
Owlbear with me.
You can get to the lower levels by either jumping the 30 to 50 feet off of the platform you're standing on, or you can work your way around to these broken bridge sections, which are currently leading from the top to the bottom zone.
Isn't this a ladder,
Oh,
though?
so there's a way underneath.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there is a ladder here too.
Yeah, so just take the ladder.
Wait. I got an idea real quick, guys. Hold on.
Also, you can see the mountain goats, but you can't see the goblins.
No, I have a brilliant idea.
Because the goblins are in these little things here. These are little
Frost is like,
tiki shacks kind of
Frost
thing. except
goes,
snow.
here's my idea.
Well, I gotta
Yeah.
kill them.
We start kicking out
Shift
the...
pantomime the fireball.
Yes, she goes, yes, but we got to get them out of their tents. So somebody needs to scream to wake them up, and then I blast them as they come out with the fireball. Then I'll turn it to an ice ball.
Skip would point on his throat, then shrugs.
Well, not you. And, so do I have any spells that I could do?
I could just Ray of Frost one of their goats, and it should probably do the trick.
I could do that too, so I'm going to Ray of Frost this goat.
Oh,
Or still
Okay.
Agony Thunder. That too.
I'll do.
Yeah,
it at
me
the
and
same
Agony
time.
can both we'll both do it, so... 26 hit the goat for 8 goats.
yeah.
You want to prove
Oh.
yourself
That
against
goat.
the actual ice caster, huh?
I don't think that goat's gonna make a lot of noise being crit like that.
No, unless it somehow doesn't die.
I don't think Agony's worried about it dying, so.
I think the other goats are going to see it and make some noise.
So that's 18 damage to this goat as it bleats and falls over icicled. This one, on the other hand, gets hit and is like, wah, and then runs. Waking up.
Is
all the
everybody,
goblins.
do people start, because I need them to come out, and then I need to fucking obliterate them.
Wouldn't fireball destroy tents as well?
Yeah, but I want them, it's 40
Come on.
feet from, it's only a 20-foot
That.
radius, so I need them to be 20 feet within each other.
And
That.
and if you want to get technical, Zan could actually survive the jump down there.
Well, yeah. We're just-
This one is out of the tent, but because the tent is taking up that corner, it doesn't look like it's out of the tent.
Can we get them within, like, a 4-square area?
Not everything's a perfect plan, but I mean, it all.
Well,
again,
no, but I
kill a
mean,
bunch, depending on where you
so
wanna
we could get the
center it.
closest. Yeah, I just have to have them move while we're.
It's a
s-
20-foot radius, so that
Yeah, it's
be
pretty
Yeah.
solid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could basically get all except for this one with
Which I
it.
can
Let's do
just-
that shit, and I'm gonna make it an ice ball. So, they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
And I guess I could at the same
Oh,
time.
don't worry, they
Ray of
got
Frost,
they
the
got
one that
this.
And I'm
They-
gonna make
they
it a
got,
4th level. I'm gonna make it a 4th level. So
God, that's
it'll.
overkill.
Yeah.
They
I'm-
don't
I'm-
worry, they got this. They got a whopping 7.
doesn't. 7?
Okay, so let's
Oh yeah,
see.
let me roll for the mountain goats.
I was gonna say, like, you realize the mountain goats definitely don't even have 20 health, and all these goblins have like 7. You really didn't need to make it 4.
I just
To
want
be fair,
to.
you were told there's a leader, and the leader might have a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
want
don't
to
know what the
destroy
Also-
market
this
leader
shit.
is.
And then I used a sorcery
Also,
point
the
to
mountain
make sure-
goats actually passed.
So how much
there we
damage?
That's they'll take half damage then. And let
Yeah,
me give
goats
me a
take
minute because I'm gonna do my fireball.
You
And
might as
then
well type it out.
I
'cause-
am that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 extra like 7 like 2, 4, 6,
So
8.
that's
Oh my
20.
So
God.
extra 4 damage, 17,
it's
18,
20
19, 20,
it's 21.
21.
Yeah.
And then roll 1d6. An extra, so 27 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
So the goats take half.
And would I be able
And
to
it's
shoot out a
skiff-
ray of frost?
Also, that fire is out.
I mean,
And I'm gonna make it all like rough terrain.
So this goblin is currently standing. This goblin is standing in rough terrain. But
Does anyone like skiff want to shoot it?
that's what I was wondering if I could do that at the same time.
Yeah, because it was just a hit, and so do we get like a round of free hits, or what do you want to call that as?
Well, you did your one, so let's go ahead and initiative and see if this goblin has a chance to actually do something
Okay.
before you murder it.
Okay.
Hey, same.
Oh, she does.
Wow, a lot of us really
So
like
Guess we're
Nice.
best
knives.
friends
Shoot.
today.
We're
The
all
funniest
man.
part is that all of you had to roll something different to get to 9. Because, what is that?
A plus
Frost has
one,
+1,
minus
Agony has
plus
-1, and Zan has +4, but you all ended with a 9.
Actually, I rolled the same thing as Frost did.
Yes, you did.
Does a 23 hit?
You are not first, sir.
It's first. Wow.
Well, let's see if it goes away then.
So she dashes underneath the platform.
What about the rough terrain?
Yeah. That
Right.
cuts her movement speed in half for that. Or, it requires double movement, so it takes 10 feet of movement.
Is this
So
little-
she dashes underneath the platform.
So this is a ladder?
Yeah.
How much of my movement would it take to get down there?
It's 30 feet down, so all of it.
Okay.
Skiff can literally do that and then use his attack to shoot her.
You don't see her when you get down there.
Would I be able to see anything else that looks like that would have killed her, or she hid, or no?
I mean, there's lots of spots to hide under there.
Skiff could hold his action. I got an
I would
idea.
hold action to shoot a bow as soon as I see an enemy. I would hit it or shoot at it.
I'm gonna go down first, and then I'm gonna
They all
fireball.
share the 9 initiative, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fireball in the area that she could have dashed to.
That we won't be
Okay.
hit by, right?
No, you all will not be.
It's 30 feet up, it's a 20-foot radius, so it won't reach the people on top of the platform, and she can still aim it back far enough to where it doesn't get to you guys. Alright, let's see that damage.
And so 31, 32, 33.
I felt so bad for your last frostball.
It killed everything though.
Yeah. That was... I mean, to be fair, it was still enough.
I know it was enough. It's just so sad when it looks that low.
Yeah. Oh, Jet ran away. Sad face.
But yeah. And there's
Alright.
ice everywhere. Is they
There-
dead?
Is ice everywhere. Well, you didn't hear anything.
Well,
And
do
so-
we see anything with dark vision?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, is there any differences in the ice splatter of sorts because of the explosion?
Not as far as you can tell.
I'm going to use feline agility 5, 10, 15 to be right here in the difficult terrain to see if I see anything.
Well, it's not difficult for you, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and give me
I wanna
perception
call-
then.
I see nothing, but I call George down.
Like it's certainly cold looking down here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Is George smart enough to use a ladder?
70.
Smart enough? Probably not, but able to.
Would he just jump down?
Yeah, he's an owlbear. Who the hell cares?
They have like Agony's health or something, right?
I
Not
believe at or more than Agony's health.
So
No.
does he take damage, or is he just so big? Does it matter?
They're just they're a little under Agony's health. But no, he does take a little bit of damage, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's negligible in the amount.
So he's at like 42, 41.
Well, no, I mean it's 12 damage, but like in the grand scheme of things, that's really not a ton.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's a fucking owlbear.
Agony, Zan, it's your turn too.
Mm-hmm.
I
So I'm
would
gonna
have
move
to
over
jump
to
down.
here, cause I was gonna jump off, since I don't take any fall damage.
I have to jump off.
Well, I mean, you could. Well, I think it has to be dictated for what the fall damage would have been, but you most likely do reduce all of it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 times my monk level.
I don't think you're taking 35 damage from the jump.
You can roll acrobatics to knock a d6 off of it, but
I jumped
Anyway.
down too.
he still has 10 feet of movement, so like he can be on the ground level right there.
Yeah.
How
So did
much-
Agony slide down the ladder?
No.
Oh.
It's too much
Agony likes
movement.
damage.
Agony hop down.
Yeah. How
Is
much-
Agony gonna roll athletics or acrobatics to
Ooh, I
mitigate
can do
1d6?
athletics? Might as
You
well.
can. It's parkour, baby.
Was 10 enough to do it?
10 is not enough to do it.
I
So
figured.
that's gonna be 9 damage.
Ooh, nice.
You can feel it in your hooves, huh?
I don't. Do I?
Or whatever, however feet. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm used to
I'm like, I don't even know. Based on images, I think not.
Anywho, so Frost do perception bad, call Snowy Owlbear, everybody else hop down. Let's see perception, see if anybody else can spot this elusive goblin.
And George do one? Since he is
He
smart.
Oh,
is
perception.
intelligent.
We're very
Does Zan
perceptive.
perceive anything?
Do
George did not find anything.
Does Zan?
Wait. He has advantage because of keen sense. He did not find anything.
What about Zan and Agony?
Zan and Agony find the freshly frozen corpse of a female goblin.
Does she look different than the average goblin?
A little stronger, tiny bit taller,
Where
wearing
is the corpse?
wearing thick furs for a goblin. So
Would they have
So-
pointed out her location?
Yeah. We'd uncover her body under the snow.
and there you go. One freshly frozen goblin.
So
So
what's
Does she have
the
anything
slowly
cool
out
on
of
her?
combat again?
Yeah, we only have 8 more goblins to take care of.
Well, we don't really know that, but we took
No,
out the ones that.
Well,
know
I
of.
guess technically yes.
We would have known because we saw them with the fires.
Yeah,
On the
the
bridges.
goblin watchtowers.
Especially when we were around here, we would definitely have noticed the other watchtowers when we were near the lodge.
Yep. So, it would take you guys little to no effort to actually deal with them. So I'm not gonna make you go through the rigmarole of actually doing so. This camp over here actually had a boss goblin in it, so that's why we did that. But if you're going after the towers, it takes you little to no effort because Spellix basically says that he can call the goblins back from the watchtower to shift change, and then you guys can just murder them.
Ha ha ha.
By the way, his name is Spellix. So we'll just go ahead and, eliminate the rest of the threats. Boom, done. All right, cool.
Was there anything cool on Frozen Female Goblin?
Well, I mean, cool for goblins, but none of you are, so not really, no.
Does that mean we have time to figure out what was in the quote-unquote egg?
You do now.
And or move it.
All right. All
So
right.
I'll
So
go back. Could you untie me now?
He's gagged.
They
He wouldn't be
have-
able to talk.
we
just in
untied.
case he can cast spells with just verbal.
Yeah, we're gonna just we're gonna keep your hands tied, but
That's fair, I guess.
I'll untie your feet.
So fiddling around with the egg-shaped container, you eventually find a panel that pops off, and inside is a 9-digit keypad. Each button glows with has glowing buttons that have braille-like bumps on them. Or each button glows with braille-like bumps.
Do you know the password?
Can I use comprehend language?
Unfortunately, you can, but it doesn't. This isn't actually a language.
Oh, it's not actual braille.
It's not legitimate braille. Although, from what I heard in one D&D, both braille and sign language will be a legitimate language you can learn.
Huh.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice.
There won't be
So-
multiple types of sign language for each culture or race, will there?
As far as I'm aware, no. But then again, I haven't looked into it. And again, that's why I kind of want to do like a podcast with everybody on this server, just getting in on the conversation and talking and discussing about it. But anyway, that's a discussion literally for another time. Also literally.
I think so we'd look and be like, do you know the code?
I've been trying combinations, but so far haven't really. No, I don't.
So it's a small lockbox of sorts, or what does it look like exactly?
3.5 feet tall, 3 feet wide, with a flat base allowing it to stand upright. It is egg-shaped with a slightly bulging midsection. And it weighs 250 pounds.
Where did he find it? I want to ask where he got it from.
It was here when I got here.
Can we look around to see if
Can I roll insight again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, why not? Also, did we see any like weird pieces of paper on the one goblin we killed? I got nothing worth a damn. I know he's telling the truth.
No worries, Skiff believes him too, and
I
so
do.
does Agony, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know why it was here, but it was here, huh? Oh, out of character, right? Frost, you realize that by just saying, "Hey, we want to gag your arms, because we don't want you to get away." Misty Step is like verbal only. You realize that, right? And
That's
he would
why
be
I
completely out of
added-
all bindings.
He would have already done that.
So it was
I
like,
mean,
what
you
was the
can only
point?
go out in
So the
the other
arm,
room.
yeah. So the hands don't matter for being bound at that point.
If he has that spell, if he can cast spells.
Yeah.
And that's a whole lot of ifs.
Did I glean any information with my insight roll?
Like, did he really find it here?
Inward.
Oh, this poor guy. That's really funny. Okay. Actually, is there? There is! Hold up. Here. So you have a better, show to players. Boom. There. That way you have a better picture of him, literally.
Oh my god.
Just without ears.
Yeah, he ripped the ears off the mask to prove to you that he wasn't
You
actually a
could just take
goblin.
off the whole mask.
So the mask is fastened on, so it was easier to rip the seams binding the ears to the mask than it was to take the mask off in that short amount of time. Because you guys were coming in hostile, so he's like, no, prove fast. Ears gone. I'm not a goblin. All right. So insight, as far as you could tell, he's telling the truth. Because he is. It was here when he got here. It wasn't in this room, but it was in the fortress.
The braille buttons aren't numbers, or are they numbers?
It doesn't say their numbers, but I can only imagine their numbers because it says it's a 9-digit keypad.
Okay.
And then mentions bumps on it. So I can only imagine that, like, 1 bump for 1, 2 bumps for 2, etc.
Did he already try, 1 through 9 in that order?
Yes, he did. Let's see. If any of you guys have magic, we might be able to do that.
I use prestidigitation.
In what way?
I want to guess some
Wow.
more numbers, though. What do we know anything? Does anybody know anything about goblin history? To think what numbers might be important to goblins?
Well, this wasn't always a goblin fortress.
Oh, it wasn't.
No.
Who did this belong to before? Do we need a history roll to know who it belonged to before the goblins?
I would do that. Let's see.
Well, I mean, goblins aren't really one to make an entire hunting lodge.
Yeah.
Don't they always?
It doesn't actually give. It shows that it tells me that the goblins claimed it, but
Not from who.
yeah, and it gives how Spellix came to actually be a part of this incredible disaster of a fortress, but it doesn't give a history of the fortress itself.
So why would we ever just guess or randomly come upon the code? That's what I would do.
Well, you don't. First of all, it doesn't give any indication as to whether you're entering the correct digits at all. And it doesn't give you any indication how many digits the code is. Because the code could be one-digit number, or it could be all 9 in a specific sequence.
So I always think of birthdays for important days.
Oh my god.
Important years.
I
Maybe
don't
the year
suppose
this
any
place
of you
was
guys
founded.
have a knock spell, do you?
A what?
No.
Knock? No.
No. I have a mage hand that can knock on it.
My thieves' tools wouldn't help with it, would it?
Yes, actually, they would. If you want to go ahead and try
Aha.
that.
Okay. Yay for taking proficiency in buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Indubitably. $13. All right. It's not bad. Unfortunately, that is not good enough.
I was able to find 0 new information about it.
Yep. You want to try again?
Yes.
Can I do an investigation check on it?
You can. There's really
And I
not
get-
much more to reveal, though, just because...
I get a +1, so a 9 to investigate it.
So, from your investigation, you note that the top of it will open almost like a flower. What's it called? Budding? No. Is it budding? It's
Blooming?
probably budding. Blooming, that's what it is. The top opens like a blooming flower. I could not think of the word. Goodness. And right after you discover that, Skiff manages to get the thieves' tools to crack the combination lock, and it's not actually electricity, but essentially short circuit it, where you hear basically a depressurization of gas similar to opening a bottle of soda, and then it slowly starts to open from the top like a blooming flower. And this is where the fun begins.
Who says that?
I
Was
do.
that DM or?
I specifically, because the things coming out of the mouth of this that comes out of it are not those.
I would have it pointed away from me. Oh no.
Oh,
no.
yes.
At least it's not.
Roll initiative.
At least it's not pointed directly at me.
Oh my god.
Ooh, low again.
That's really high.
15.
Well, Frost and Skiff share an initiative, and they are 1 point lower than it.
Uh-oh. That can't be amazing.
It's kind of not.
Oh no.
So funny thing about that.
Does it have any? Does it try to get out? Because it's really confined in here.
I think it's-
Yes, it does get out. Before we do that, though, I gotta go. I'll be right back in a second. Oh lordy.
I'm gonna take the time that he's running to run myself.
I don't like this.
Alright, I am back.
I hate this.
I can see why.
I feel like this is gonna be very, very bad.
So you're saying I should regret opening the container?
I mean, I don't see
Well,
why you
how are we
wouldn't.
supposed to know there was gonna be like some crazy mouth monster in it?
Yeah.
Hey, at least you have a weapon of some kind. I have a bow out, and I can.
Okay,
I
I'm
am
back.
a weapon.
I found a
Welcome
I found
back.
a jet. He is being a fuzzy little attention seeker. Oh, my little buddy. Yeah. Okay. I gotta finish this up, little buddy.
What
Come
does a mouth-ridden thing do?
A gibbering mouther. Oh lordy. Ugh. Stupid piece of. Ooh. All right. So first things first. I need. Oh, that's not actually. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. Nope, there you are. All right, I forgot. It's there we go. Boop. So first of all,
did
right
it just
there.
eat our friend?
It is slowly starting to consume him.
Oh.
Because this is an aberration. So there's that. As you can see, it slowly start to pour out of the container, almost like a liquid bubbling over. So let's see. So it starts babbling incoherently. It will then, let's see. I need everybody to make a dex save.
Oh no, I'm not good
Dex
at that.
save.
Yep.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Not
And I will roll for your
happy.
new friend. Oh.
I got it. I'm great. 10. Great.
To be fair, you did better than your friend. Your new friend.
Do I want to know why we're making dex saves?
So Agony, Frost, and your new friend. You are now blinded until the end of the Gibbering Mouther's next turn.
Great.
Fun.
And that will, in fact, be the end of the Gibbering Mouther's turn.
Didn't know that was going to do that.
All right, and then it's me and Skiff. Since it's in range of me, I'm going to activate the command word for my Pearl as bonus action to regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Sounds like a good idea.
And I'm going to use a Rhyme's Binding Ice, and it won't hit anyone else because the 30-foot cone, I know its direction, and I can just make it avoid anyone else. I didn't want to do that. No! Stay where you're at. So I'm just gonna stay Frost. Frost, for fuck's sake. There. So I'm gonna just hit it because I know exactly where it's at. So, it needs to make a 14 con saving throw.
Don't worry, it's got this. Oh. So that's
it is speed. Its speed is reduced to 0 for 1. For 2, I'm gonna do this.
Oh. You need a strength save, Frost.
Okay.
At the beginning of your turn.
16.
Alright,
Skiff?
is it Skiff's turn to... Oh yeah, you're sharing an initiative. Then yes, Skiff also needs one.
A strength save? You already passed the dex? Damn.
Yep.
Now the ground is very icy.
Does 13 pass?
13 does pass.
I specifically want the ground on him and this direction to where it doesn't affect Skiff.
Where it's like,
well, I guess it doesn't really
wall?
matter since we're not moving. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're not moving, but there's ice on the ground now.
Yep, and it took half damage, so that is, what is that, 9 damage?
So it passed the con?
It did pass. It got a 19.
So it's not hindered by ice either. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I also need you to make a wisdom saving throw, both of you.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Oh, don't worry, it only gets more from here.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Well, I
Yeah.
failed.
We just had to fucking open it.
Yeah.
In an
We
enclosed
opened Pandora's
space.
box.
Okay.
I just wanted to open something and make use of my thieves' tools, okay?
We didn't know. Like, how were we supposed to know there was supposed to be?
I think we failed.
You both did.
Yeah.
So, instead of doing both of those things, instead of doing your ice, I need you to roll a d8, Frost. And if Skiff's gonna do something, I need you to roll a d8 as well. So let's see.
So
what
this
you
finds out
actually
what
do.
we get to do. I rolled an 8.
Okay, so you get to act. Let's see. Oh, nice. So Frost, you get to make a melee attack against a randomly determined target.
Oh, great.
And Skiff. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put him back to his health because he didn't take that damage. And then
Well, then I
Skiff,
didn't expend a
you-
spell slot.
No, you did not. And then let's see. Okay, I need Skiff to roll another d8, and we will determine whether you actually get to do something with this. Oh, okay. Well, you can't move in that direction, so you do nothing this turn. And then, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, so, 1d4 to determine what you're hitting.
I mean, I wouldn't like take a step in any direction. I'm in a room.
2.
1, 2. Okay, so you hit your friend.
Which one?
Which friend?
Oh.
Yeah, the Nomi guy with the melee attack.
So cat's claws. Oh
Yep.
my god.
Oh, nice.
I guess you didn't like that he did this to us.
Well, good news. You only do 4. Wait, why is it written like that?
I get a plus
Right.
4 to. I get the +1 pierce. It's a crit, and that's why it's written like that. And I get
Well,
+1
no.
pierce.
I was about to say, do you not have a
no!
bonus
It's
to,
no wait, yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's why does it do that? Attack, strength, damage. No, that's because it crit. That's why it did that.
Well, no, I know why it got the plus. I'm saying, like, don't you have a
The bonus
strength
is that
or
it's
dex
the
mod?
bonus. It's that it's slashing instead of bludgeoning for my melee.
Well, I mean, again, I know that. What I'm saying is like, do you not have a strength or dex mod to add to that?
I
What's
have
your strength
+2
mod?
dex, but I thought
But it's
melee
plus,
was
it's strength, so you're correct. What's your strength mod?
Yeah.
0?
it's 0. That's
Okay,
why
so that would
I didn't
explain
add it
why
in.
it's... So it's 4 damage. Awesome. I have to move
Yeah.
him out of the way so I can do the damage to your friend.
If he's a regular NPC, he's not going to last long.
Okay.
So when you said I can't move that direction, does that mean I can't use movement to go that direction or do anything, or literally I lose my actions?
You randomly walked into a wall.
And I can't turn around.
Nope. It's you move that movement for your turn. And then at the end of your turn, you can repeat the wisdom save. So now that it's the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save. Hopefully this time doing significantly better.
Nope.
To
Did
be
16
fair, that
pass?
was better. 16 passes,
I
so
mean,
you
yeah.
are no longer gibbering incoherently.
Does it stop once you
I
make?
don't think Skiff would have been gibbering in the first place.
That's fair.
Does it like do anything if like let's say we succeed on like?
Oh, no, you don't need to make another save. It just automatically ends at the beginning of your next turn, unless you fail to save again.
Oh.
Fun.
Oh.
Zan's turn then?
Oh, bloody beautiful.
If we're
Okay.
both stuck being
That's
done.
great. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything I can do.
So, since the room's pretty full in there, I can't stand on top of an ally, can I?
No.
Okay, so it has to be a ranged attack. And nobody's landed a hit on it yet, right? Because everybody's being gibbery.
Let's see. You are within 20 feet of it, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you need me to make it. I wasn't sure because I didn't get inked. I wasn't sure if it was a.
Yep,
Nah.
and don't worry,
Neither
Agony will
did
have
Sif.
to make a save on Agony's turn. A wisdom
Okay, right.
18 passes. My
Does
little
does
buddy. Come here.
But it still has full health, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Total self
yeah,
holding
because
it a
I
shot.
technically did nothing.
Yeah, so I finally get a chance to use these things. I've never been in short range before like this, so I'm going to use my throwing hand axes.
Oh.
Okay. And you're actually throwing them?
Yep, well, because I can't reach anything else, and I don't want to use my Toll of the Dead if it's not damaged.
That's fair. Alright, so that definitely hits, and that definitely does damage.
And
How many of those did
to
you
get
have?
so let me keep. So I have 5 of them. So now I have 4 of them.
Oh, you have another attack.
Yeah, I knew. So I was going to do it again. I'm gonna press the button again. Press the button again. The 16 hit.
Yep.
Okay, so then I have 3 left of those.
Look at you doing damage.
For bonus attack, since I'm not in melee range, I really don't think any of my things I can't punch him, or so that's what I normally do is with my bonus. I don't think anything will work since I can't squeeze in for a second and then back out again, can I?
No.
Okay, I think that's it then.
Alrighty. If that's the case, I believe Agony is pulling up the rear on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Another wisdom save?
At the beginning of her turn, yep.
Alright.
That passes.
Oh.
Wow. Frost and Skiff roll sucked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm blinded and it just doesn't go away until I do something about it, probably.
Until you do something, or until the beginning of the Gibbering Mouther's next turn.
Alright. I guess it's time to see what M do.
So you're just passing?
I'm gonna try to attack it. So
At
it's gonna
disadvantage?
be... Yeah.
Alrighty.
With what, your greatsword? Your glaive, or what do you got?
I guess since it wouldn't be... I can attack it with my greatsword. Does a 7.
So first of all, that's not an @1. So
I love that
hooray
it's
for that.
both the same.
Unfortunately, 7 misses.
Does the 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Thank goodness for extra attack, man.
I'm gonna smite with that then.
Sounds good.
What tier?
I'm gonna do second. So there's that.
Do what, another like 3d8, or was it?
Where's my smite? Alright, so... And then an extra
Aww.
1.
So 21 damage.
And I figure I probably shouldn't use action surge if I can't really see. So I'm gonna end my turn there.
That's probably a good idea. Alrighty. Its turn. Let's see.
Ooh, in retrospect, you could have just held. You could have done action surge, got your action, held the action for when you could see, and then immediately attacked it.
Yeah.
So it will start to I say start. Will continue to consume your friend as he sinks further into the gibbering mouther.
Friend's a strong word.
Very strong.
Yeah, it's your new friend. New friend. Yay.
Not to skiff.
Definitely, totally to Skiff specifically, and then it's gonna bite one of you guys, one of you three.
We don't have any other saves to do this turn.
Not at the moment, no. So who's it gonna be? It is going to be Skiff, and it will attempt to attack you.
Attempt.
AC 17.
That's definitely not gonna meet a 17, so it fails. So that's the end of its turn.
Another wisdom save.
Yes. Frost and Skiff with saves.
Boy, oh boy. I get.
You are doing so good at this, Frost. I'm sure you'll make it eventually.
And you said
So Frost, I need a D8 from you to see what you're doing.
Am I okay this turn?
You are fine this turn.
3.
Number 3.
Frost
You
see
sit
what
there
she's doing
babbling
this time?
incoherently to yourself.
Beautiful.
did the blinded end or
Blind is until the beginning of its next turn, so you are no longer blind.
alright.
At least I'm no longer blind.
Facts. Alright, so Skiff, you're good. What are you gonna do?
I use my attack action.
Oh, before you do that, Skiff and Frost strength saves.
Okay.
Yay! I said sarcastically.
I'm not sure I'm doing well with that.
16.
I
So
think that
Frost, you are not. Skiff, you are currently glued to the floor.
my feet are.
Yep, you are on it. Your movement is 0.
I don't need. I faced them, so that's all I needed.
Yep.
Can I still do my attack? Can my attack still count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then if it hits him, he's restrained.
He is. So it's at this point that you find out he's actually immune to that condition.
Ah.
Yep.
Damn. I gave it a shot. It was worth it.
Yeah. It's one of the few conditions it's actually immune to.
Of course.
Yep. All right. So that is.
That's one attack. I can still try attacking disadvantage with my bow.
I was about to say that is one attack. I believe you have one more.
There's a 13.
13 still hits.
Okay. It does some damage.
It does do damage.
Crazy.
All right. I believe that puts it to Zendarius.
Okay.
I think, right? Because I think
Yeah.
Agony is bottom of the order.
Mm-hmm.
Xandius, yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Crazy. The one with the -1 to initiative is at the bottom of the order. Who could have thunk?
I know, right? It's so weird.
I mean, if it's damage, you can always toll.
That's what I was saying, but I only get one toll. That's what I'm saying. Is one toll better than two hand axes? Yeah,
Potentially not.
trying
It might save you. It might end up getting you some extra weight to not have to carry those two. Get you some extra capacity.
So it's one save to deal 2d12 versus 2 attacks to do 1d10 each.
Mathematically, toll would be more efficient.
Hypothetically.
to.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save, but
Alright.
the DC is I don't know why it always says 0 for me, but it's not.
Well,
it's
it
not
definitely failed regardless of what your DC is. So, 20 damage.
0. Yep.
Well, everybody's covered in some form of goo in one way, shape, or another, but you managed to kill the mouthing gibberer. Or a gibbering
Yay.
mouther, I should say.
Is
Did
the
Oh.
other...
Xandius actually end up saving the gnome?
Yes.
Can I just
Am
kill
I
him?
still babbling incoherently?
I think so. On your
Until the beginning of its next turn, so for like another 3 seconds.
Okay.
Can
Yep.
we just kill him because
But
he got us?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, did we win?
you did win.
Yay!
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Can I roll insight to see if Skiff thinks like this whole thing would have been avoided if we just didn't trust a damn gnome?
I mean, the gnome was trying to open it. He didn't know what was in it.
But that's what he said anyway.
Yeah.
Do we believe him?
That's one thing we didn't roll on.
I mean, if you want to roll whether you believe him or not, I don't think you need
We-
to,
I
because you
thought
either
we
believe
did.
him or not.
Well, it's about believing that whether he had nefarious purposes for whether he was for his disguise, for why he was here, and then like if he knew how to open it, or like if it was really an egg kind of thing. We rolled the multiple things, but not necessarily that.
Well, the one thing that came across while he was trying to get the egg open was his curiosity as to what's in the damn egg. And you guys found out what was in the damn egg.
Is there anything else in the egg still, or was it
I'm
just that?
so glad you asked. After scooping out the slimy, disgusting remains of the gibbering mouther, you managed to find at the bottom of it a very small stone statue.
Does it look familiar?
It
It does
does.
look like my other statue.
It looks like a chewinga.
Oh,
Oh. I was hoping for more naked statues. I wanted to collect it and collect them all.
Can I do like a? Can we
Unfortunately,
do a
there's not a naked statue, unless you consider a chewinga naked, because they don't technically wear clothes, but they
guess I
do
can
kind of
hold
cover
onto it
themselves
now.
in straw.
How
Anyway.
is our friend looking?
Very disappointed that there wasn't anything in there that was actually worth investigating, and almost
I
died.
mean, health-wise.
Oh,
we did 4.
he's missing a little health, but he doesn't look hurt.
Does it look like the container it was in is worth anything?
I mean, to be fair, if Skiff puts the lock back on it, and you guys figure out a way to actually reset it so you know what the combination is, that thing is a very, very secure lock. Well, I say very secure. It's a DC 15 lockpick, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you could store...
pretty secure.
It's also a 250-pound lockbox, so... Because the weight of the mouthing gibber did not factor into it. Or, it did, but it's 100... The egg itself is 150 pounds, so it's not easy to move around for normal people.
Can I do like a religion or history check or whatever? Since I was my character was from this area, from Tin Towns, to see if the statue means anything.
I'll give you history. So, the legends around Tin Towns is that the Chewinga are mysterious spirits, but if any of them mischievous mysterious spirits, but if they die, they turn into statuettes. So
That's really sad.
So this is potentially the corpse of a Chewinga.
Skiff tells no one this.
I mean,
Skiff
know
doesn't
how.
speak, so I'm not
I
surprised.
know, right? He doesn't write anything down. He doesn't convey it at all. He just looks at it like he's trying to think of something, but he didn't give anything away.
I think just based on our prior knowledge of other statues, though, I'd probably pour water on it anyways, see if it turns it into a potion anyways.
I mean,
You know what?
Oh,
That's
like
fair.
if someone wanted to do something with it, Skiff wouldn't care enough. It'd be one of those things that's like, oh, I mean, it's already dead now. There's no point. So he was like, if someone wanted the statue taken from him, he wouldn't like reject it or anything.
That's fair. All right. With that though, I will say that I'm gonna call it here because it is almost 11.
Wait, we cleared the encampment. Does that mean we have to go somewhere else to finish it, or does this mean we get a milestone?
No, this is a milestone. So you guys can level
Thank
up.
the gods.
You guys can level up in between the sessions, and then next week when we come back, we will have more exciting adventures with our new gnomish friend Spellix, who is
Really.
definitely your friend and not anything else. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.